Hey everyone, it's Kaylee. What's up? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be doing kind of a high ombre slash balayage, but not really a balayage, but not really an ombre at the same time. It's going to be almost like having a very high ombre, but with a color melt at the top, but not really using a color melt. We're just going to be using her natural color as the shadow smudge or whatever you want to consider it. Basically, I'm taking each section, very, very thin sections, because she has a lot of previous color, because I know she comes to me. So the first color we did about maybe a year ago or 2 years ago was highlights, and they were red. She came in 6 months later for more red highlights. Then she wanted to go back dark. We went back dark again. Then after that, she decided to do a copper orange, which we did. And then after the copper orange, we went back black. I told her, don't go black because it's going to be really hard to get out. Now she wants to do red again. I don't know why she has the bald spot. She never had it before. I was thinking it could be due to stress, or it could be the shampoo or conditioner she's using. I'm not really sure. I told her about it, so hopefully she can fix it. Try some over-the-counter remedies, whatever she wants to use and whatnot. I told her it'd be really good to massage her scalp to help increase the blood flow and whatnot, to help the growth on that little bald spot. The good thing was the bald spot was more near the back of the head, and there was hair that was able to go over it. I'm just making sure to do very, very thin sections, and I'm using 20 developer with the Wella blondor. And then as I go up to the top, then I use 30 to even it out, and the sides were a different developer as well. All the bottom ones were 20 and the top were 30 as well to help catch it up. As you can see, I'm blending up very, very smoothly, no harsh lines of demarcation. And I'm just going one side by one side by one side by one side. And it only took me about an hour and 20 minutes to foil her whole head. And then I just let it process, and then I washed it out, and then I put her color on. I believe she's coming back this Thursday, which would be tomorrow, because she decided she wants to go a little bit darker. So that's perfectly fine with me. Normally, for my clients, if they decide they want to go a little darker, I normally give them within a week to decide if they would like to go darker. I do feel like hair is personal to everybody, and it's really good to make sure that they like it. And I always have my clients coming back, so I'm pretty sure I'm doing something right. So, yay me. I think one of the hardest parts was in the very beginning. It wasn't lifting even. So the way I got it to lift more even was very, very extremely thin sections. And I made sure it was extremely saturated. I think it was just not lifting even because there was a whole bunch of color underneath, and I think the only way to fix it was to add more bleach, because it was just lifting a little bit patchy in the very beginning. So I just fixed it by lifting it more than what I needed to and then adding more bleach. And I'm also going to be taking a video of tomorrow when I add more dark red to her hair. I guess the red that I had picked out wasn't dark enough, so I got ruby red from Joico, and then I got Noir from Pulp Riot, which is a black. I'm going to put the red in the container first and mix it with a little bit of black at a time until we get her desired red. And I try my best to not have to have any client come back, but for sure, if they ever feel like it's too light, I will always be willing to fix it at no charge, as long as they communicate that with me the week of. You know, if they tell me a couple of weeks later, it's like, whoa, it's probably light because you washed out the color or something like that. And also, I think sometimes it's my fault because sometimes I don't ask for pictures all the time, which I know I should. I feel like it would save me a lot of money on product as well if I were to ask for more pictures. And then on the bottom on this side, I did use all 20 volume developer, And as I go up, I am using 30 right about here. And it did take a lot of bleach to do her hair and whatnot, but it's okay because we need it to be extra saturated. You want to make sure that you got every nook and cranny and you don't have any lines of demarcation or any unevenness.